welcome to the channel. Bluebeard21 here, and today we're going to be jumping into part 2 of an ongoing series where we're making our own programming language. Let's get into it. With our video today, which we're going to talk about what kind of programming language Berrylang is. Well, for one thing, is it object-oriented or is it going to be function-oriented? Object-oriented is the thing with classes and objects and stuff, like you used to in like C++, JavaScript, and most of these modern languages that you know of. Meanwhile, you've also got a function-oriented languages like C, BASIC, and all those old languages that you heard stories from your granddaddy about. But my answer to you might surprise you. We're going to be going with none of these options. Instead, we're going to do it like assembly, where you got to implement them yourself. We still will have the jump sub and end sub functions, which will allow you to start a subroutine and end a subroutine, but with that, you got to implement everything yourself. How fun! Also, another weird thing about my language is going to be that math is going to be weird. So, all math is going to be done with like the plus equal to in C++, where you can add a specific value to a variable. It's also in Python and a few others. And it just adds it to the current value. And that's how we're going to do math. And we're going to also have a version for subtraction, multiplication, and division. Meanwhile, for Boolean operators, it's more the same thing. It's going to do the Boolean operation or comparison and then save it to whatever address you specify at the beginning. And finally, for assignment, you're going to have the equal to and question mark equal to. The equal to is pretty similar assignment that you've seen before, but question mark equal to is different. Meanwhile, we're going to talk about flow. So, a little semicolon, like what you see to end a statement in C++, and C, and Java, and JavaScript, and all those languages represents a comment in Berrylang. And then we've got jump sub, end sub, and splits jump, which are all pretty self-explainable if you've programmed in assembly or basic or machine language or any of those older languages. One thing that I forgot to write down is that you have to explicitly allocate and free memory for variables. However, every variable is represented as a pointer, which is fun, because that's how you can implement your own data types. But you can still give them names through labels, which I'll go to a bit later. Now, we're going to talk about input-output. So the question mark equal to is what I alluded to earlier, and it allows you to input from the user, typing in a line of code. The F question mark equal to is similar to question mark equal to, but allows you to read from files. Write is how you write stuff to the screen, and it's your main way of outputting. And fwrite is a system to allow you to write to a file. Pretty cool. And that, my friends, is our demonstration to what the Berrylang language is like. Thank you.